Hello guys, this is Sahid and I'm super glad to be back on the Visit Pathfinders channel. If you're new here, we likely discuss how you can migrate to the world main economies, including European Union, the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, among other countries, and that is exactly what we do right here. If that interests you, please like and share our videos, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to always turn on the notification so you can have all our new videos as they've been released. And to all our teaming subscribers and followers, we thank you very much for being there. So today we're talking about the best 5 provinces to secure Canada permanent residency. And this will be discussed vis-a-vis the fact that Canada federal permanent residency is gradually getting out of reach for a certain set of individuals, especially based on several factors ranging from age or work experience and all of that. These are provinces that can easily serve as alternatives to the federal permanent residency application. However, no matter what the province you want to look at, you want to still remain in the federal pool because you never know when your luck would shine. So definitely all the provincial nominations, you would still be looking at creating your express entry profile. So there are 3 immigration programs that are managed through the express entry, and that is the Canadian Experience class for those skilled workers who have got a Canadian work experience. There is also the Federal Skilled Worker Program, and that is for skilled workers with foreign work experience outside of Canada. Also, there is a third one, which is the Federal Skilled Trade Program, and that is the one for skilled workers who are qualified in specific trade. You would have to find out if you're eligible to apply on this express entry. Then you check out your score using the comprehensive ranking system CRS score, and that you can use this tool to estimate your score to know exactly what you've got in terms of the score right now and put it. You can just oppose that with the latest draws that we've had from the federal government of Canada to see where you're at regarding the federal express entry, and that would help you to even make a better decision on whether any of these 5 provinces would actually be more beneficial to you. So step 3 is for you to get your documents ready, fill out your profile, get an invitation, and apply. Depending on how that goes for you, so you still want to remain in the pool to see exactly how things go. So starting straight up with the BC-PNP, and that is the province of British Columbia. So British Columbia PNP is an economic immigration program. It lets the province to select economic immigrants who are willing to live in the province of British Columbia. And this also help fill job vacancies or operate businesses for those who want to establish any form of business at all in British Columbia. So moving on from that, so basically we're looking at the priority healthcare occupations that they've got in BC, and it varies from one field to another. So basically for the priority healthcare occupations varying from dentist to pharmacist, dietitian, nutritionist, or psychologist, the family physicians, physiotherapists, chiropractor, occupational therapists, nurses, medical laboratory technologists, sonologists, and so on. So we've got also the nurse aides, oddlies, patient service associates, and also social workers, among others. Meanwhile, for those that are in childcare sector, basically they're looking at early childhood educators and assistants. And for those that are in the field of construction, so workers that are in the field of construction, they're looking basically at the landscape and horticulture technicians and specialists, people doing weathering, electricians, industrial electricians, or plumbers, gas fitters, carpenters, bricklayers, cabinet makers. We've got people who are doing things around refrigeration, air conditioning, and our tile setters, the concrete finishers, floor covering installers, painters, and decorators. So also they're looking at tech, and that is for those that are in the IT sector. So for the IT, so they've got a special draw for those that are in the tech field, those that are in the tech field, and that include data scientists, or mathematicians, statistician, astronomers, physicists, business systems or specialists, computer system developers and programmers, software engineers and designers, web designers, web developers. So we got programmers, mechanical engineers, chemical engineers, biological technologists, and so on. And guess what? In British Columbia, in the health sector, so the province is announcing the BC Health Careers.ca, which would get up and running very soon. But in the meantime, the Health Match BC will continue to offer their free recruitment information services and support as they've been doing for years. So if you want to get in touch with them, for those that are physicians, this is the email to get across to. For nurses, this is the email to get across to. And for those that are in other professions ranging from pharmacists, physiotherapists, radiographers, medical laboratory technologists, and all of the others, then you can get in touch. Get in touch with the Health Match, with the Health Match BC via this email. Meanwhile, if you want to search for jobs on the website, so you can go on their website and select the profession that you want to choose, that you belong, and also your specialty or the type of jobs and all that, permanent full-time roles and all that, then you hit search, then that will help you filter the jobs that you're looking for and you can find a job. There are also quite some opportunities for those that have got provincial license, and that you can also jump on in this process. Meanwhile, the BC Health Careers.ca is getting up and running pretty soon. So in that, you would see where it says on LD Careers Start Here. So in that, you can do by registering with them and go on the page to see opportunities that are really in the province, ranging from the different health authorities that they've got in there, from the First Nations to Providence, Northern Interior, Fraser Island, Vancouver Coastal, and all of that. So you can check them out one after the other. So moving straight away to the province of Manitoba, and that is for the eligible, that is for the skilled workers overseas. And generally, they're looking to nominate people who have got established connection to the province of Manitoba through either the support of family members or friends that are based in Manitoba, or previous education or work experience in the province, or an invitation to apply received directly from the MPNP, which coordinates the program in the province. And they're looking at people who have got a minimum of 60 points on their five-factor categorization, which are language proficiency, age, work experience, education, and adaptability. So in terms of other opportunities in Manitoba, so you can also look at the exploratory visits. So these exploratory visits are pre-arranged or trips that potential MPNP applicants may make to the province of Manitoba to research communities and also employment opportunities to help them make an informed decision on whether they have the intention on and ability to find employment and settle in the province of Manitoba as permanent residents. So you can explore that and check it out on their website. So also in the province of Manitoba, so we've got the recruitment missions, which they do carry out from time to time, and you need to watch this space for that one. And so that is the link right here. So one of the visits they had last year was in November to the city of Douala in Cameroon. So it is one of the ways of promoting Manitoba as an immigration destination of choice to skilled French-speaking and bilingual candidates in new markets. So that is one of the strategies in the province of Manitoba. And also when it comes to the occupation in demand in the province, so it's quite a long list. So you can look at them ranging from the business, finance, administration to natural applied sciences, health occupations, a lot of them, occupations in education, law, social, community, and government services, had culture, recreation, and sport, sales and service, occupation, trade, transport, equipment operators, and related occupations, natural resources, so agriculture, related production occupations, and so on. So you can check all of those out on their website and you will be able to make your decision whether Manitoba is best for you. Over to the province of Alberta, and where they've got the Alberta Express entries based on available profile information in the Federal Express Entry Portal. So what they do is to invite candidates to apply, which is called the ITA, to the program depending on the selection factors or the pathway design. So this is something they do in the province of Alberta, and generally you would see that there are some few ineligible occupations. You can check those out just to let you know the occupations that are not eligible at the time of submission and assessment, that are not eligible to apply or be nominated under the Alberta Opportunity Stream. So, and also in this province, they've got their accelerated tech pathway, so which is for people who are in the field of IT. So you can check out all the NOC codes that they're nominating for that. So, which is which we've got various fields across the IT, which are basically all around the STEM occupations, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So you can check them all out, ranging from data scientist, cybersecurity, business system specialist, web designer, software developer and programmers, civil engineers, mechanical engineers, computer engineers, and so on. So that would help you to decide whether Alberta is best for you. So moving on to Saskatchewan. So in the province of Saskatchewan, they've got the International Skilled Workers EOI Expression of Interest System. And in this, so what it's looking at basically is if you're eligible under the occupation in demand or the express entry, so you will be able to submit an expression of interest, which is the EOI. And that is the first step actually to applying to the SINP, which is the Saskatchewan Immigration Nominee Program for the province. So you can check out all the requirements just to see how they assess your eligibility and how they do their scoring, how you can create your profile and all of that. So you go on this website and you know that once you have your invitation to apply, you've got 60 days to submit a complete online application to the SINP. So generally, in terms of the EOI selection, which they plan to do in terms of their frequency, so the selection is planned to take place every 2 months, so at a minimum, and that is what the plan is. It's Saskatchewan right now. So the last draw held in December 2023, so we're expecting another draw. They got a list of occupations that are also excluded from their SINP, so you want to check that out to see what occupations are listed on there. Finally, we're going to talk about the province of Ontario, which is the biggest province in the country. So that is the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, which is the OI. And they've got also some special draws, such as the one for tech, and that is for people who are in the field of IT generally. So that varies from, they're looking at people generally meet the criteria for human capital priority stream. And if you receive an NOI, so if you receive the NOI, which is a notification of interest, you would be given 45 calendar days to have your application submitted. So in terms of the in-demand skills stream in Ontario, employer job offer focused, and so the in-demand skills stream gives foreign workers with job offer in specific in-demand occupations such as agriculture, construction, and other select occupations the opportunity to be able to apply to permanently live and work in Ontario. So the stream is open to foreign workers in and outside of Canada. So all you need to do is to first register on the OINP Expression of Interest system and receive an invitation to apply before you can apply online to be nominated by the government of Ontario for permanent residency. So generally, the eligible occupations for that would be home support workers, caregivers, related occupations, meat cutters, fishmongers, construction trade helpers and laborers, livestock laborers, harvesting laborers, and we got nursery and greenhouse laborers, industrial butchers, meat cutter, poultry preparers, and so on. Those are opportunities that you can actually look at in Ontario to determine if that is actually the best province for you. And with that, we've come to the end of the review of the top 5 provinces today in Canada that would secure your Canada permanent residency, especially in the event that you're really struggling with the federal express entry pool, if it's probably getting out of reach for you. And these are opportunities that you can actually look at as alternative to the federal express entry. So thank you very much for your rapt attention. Don't forget to like and share our videos with friends and families. Subscribe to this channel and also hit the notifications so you can have all our new videos as they're being released. Thank you and bye-bye.